Right, it's potato day today. I'm going to go and dig some potatoes up, and I've got a load of seed. I'm not putting all these in today. I've got some Melody main crops for Christmas, baking potato for boiling, baking and roasting, chips and mash, so that's an all-rounder. And then I've got some Albert Bartlett's, which is a baker and a mash. So I'm going to go and dig one bed of potatoes up, or it's the only bed I've got. And then I'll set aside a few seed potatoes for next year. That's what these are. I'm going to let them dry out, then put them in the fridge till next year. For next year's seed potatoes, because seed potatoes are getting expensive to buy now. So let's go down and see what we got yield wise in these potatoes. It's a bit windy. Still haven't had any rain or anything, so the corn's all finished now. I've eaten all the corn. Weren't a great yield, but it was nice and tasty. So this bed can come. I'm going to clear that bed. That's going to have potatoes, and these are the potatoes I'm going to dig today. I had a little fertile about in the soil. They're a good size. Well, they're not good. They're all right size. They'll do. So I'll pull that entire bed and see where we are. Alright, there's what we got out of that bed. It's not bad sitting there, hasn't been watered or nothing. Not the biggest yield, but a lot of lovely potatoes, no scab, no disease, no pests. So I'm reasonably happy with that. And that's one of the potatoes, seed potatoes, that didn't actually do much, so that'll carry over till next year ideally. We've got a couple of bits of ginger. I must have planted ginger in there as well. So that's a bonus. So what I'm going to do now is fertilise that bed up. I'm going to plant them a lot deeper this time. They were only planted about 10 centimetres below surface, so plant them in a lot deeper, these new seed potatoes, and they'll be my Christmas crop. And I don't eat many potatoes, so that'll do for a month or so for me. Won't have them every day, but they'll last me a month. And then get these others in ready for Christmas. Well, what we've got here for fertiliser is some chicken manure pellets and bat guano. That's just a powdered bat guano. That's nice to give taste. So I think it's also rich in phosphorus or potassium, one of the two. Some of these are already chitted up before they got here, but there's no problem with that, whether they're chitted or not. I'm going to do them a lot deeper. So I'm just going to sprinkle a liberal amount of that chicken manure over. And what I should do is I should top these beds up once I've planted. And I think this afternoon I shall pot. I've got some ginger ready to go in as well. It's a bit late in the season, but I might end up doing it in the conservatory, and it should do okay. I'll get something off it. Yeah, that's plenty of that chicken poop. And then a good sprinkling of the bat guano. Yeah, so that gives a nice taste to herbs and crops. So this is all going to get dug in anyway in a minute, because I shall put some back for the other beds. Just going to stop that a minute. There's about a dozen in this bed, 3 rows of 4. I give them base. I'm removing the chits because I'm not in any big rush to get them going quick. What I'll do is cover them over, water them in, then I've got a big load of sieve soil there that can go on the top, bank it up a bit, and then give it another water in, and then see where they go. Then I've got to clear this bed in a minute to do the rest of them. So that'll be over this side, it'll be all Albert Bartlett's. I've got my receipt here actually. I don't know the price. I haven't got the price. Come on. Right, there we are. Just stripping this corn bed out, and I found a couple of small cobs. Now they're not going to be much crop for eating, but what I will do is keep back for the seeds. Yeah, they're only very small cobs, but I'll keep them seeds back for next year. There'll be enough deaths next year. I've got another little cob drying out there. I noticed there's another one there. So that's the seeds for next year. Put them in there and sort them out later. So just give this bed a strip all this corn, old corn out. That one's been top dressed, and I shall top dress it as I go. These were done like hugelkultur beds with wood in the bottom to retain the moisture and also break down and give nutrients. It also saves the amount of soil. Potatoes got planted about down there, so should be enough depth for them. So anyway, that's the potatoes, getting the potatoes. After I finish this, I've got to go and do my kimchi. Right, there we have it. Both beds are planted up now. They're the Albert Bartlett's. They'll be hopefully give us some Christmas and New Year's potatoes. And then got two beds over there for the other potatoes. Got the compost heaps to finish off. I'm sieving that one out in the corner. All the wood's going in there. Just a general tidy up, but really need some rain. There we are.